Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Kim. I currently live in Japan where I do lifestyle and traveling videos. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for all your love and support. If you have not yet, go ahead and like this video, subscribe, and turn on your post notification bell. That way you'll never miss another video. So in today's video, we'll be talking about bills in finance. So if you're thinking about moving to Japan, if you are planning on moving to Japan, and I know a large amount of people are moving in for March 2021, this is going to be the video for you. So we all know in Japan you speak Japanese. First of all, I'm gonna put 5 minutes on the clock, that way I don't go over. I don't want it to be long. You guys are going to have a lot of information, like this expat lifestyle and moving from your country to here. There's going to be a lot of things to process about your jobs, transportation, and bills are one big factor of that. I'm going to try each week to go ahead and tackle those for you to help you out as much as I can. All right, let's start our 5 minutes right now. All right, so bills in Japan. As you know, Japan speaks and writes in Japanese characters. So your bills when you move to Japan, more than likely your company is going to provide you with housing. Now you do have that option to decline housing. I personally wouldn't recommend that unless you already have friends in Japan or something to that sort that's going to help you with that process. Most housing in Japan, you do need what is going to call a guarantor, who is pretty much a Japanese person that is kind of like a co-signer in America, where if you try to get a loan or something, you need somebody to back you up if your credit score is not that high. So it's the same thing. You need a Japanese national to go ahead and guarantee for an apartment. Most times you are not allowed to get an apartment on your own. You do have companies, however, that will sign, like apart from your employer, that will sign with these apartment complex, but you do have to pay them a fee. So let's say your monthly rent is $600 per month. They'll go ahead and add an additional X amount of fee that you have to pay because they're guaranteeing for your apartment. So I do recommend taking company housing. It's the easiest, less complicated thing that you can do. Once you sign your contract and you find your loophole, then you can move. But right now, there's so much on your plate, I recommend company housing. So with company housing, of course, you know that your lights need to be on, your gas needs to be on, water, all these other things. Again, your company normally helps you with that. If you take company housing, all of that is going to be in Japanese. So unless you're like fluent, I recommend, again, another reason why I recommend doing so with your company, so they can liaison all this information for you. All right, so here it is, the first bill. Bills are going to become, first of all, get ready for that payment, that deposit that you're going to be making on your gas, on your water, all these other things. Get ready to pay those deposits. I mean, that's not a new concept if you're living in the US. Once you move, again, I guess it's based on your credit score as well. If you move into a new house or whatever, most of the times for your cable, for your lights, whatever, you have to pay a deposit, but you do get that back. However, in Japan, you don't get that back. It's done. So now you're in your apartment, you have paid your deposits, now it's time for your bill. You're all alone. So there's going to be so much information coming in, information from your job or your company, information, just different mails that's coming, and unless you can read Japanese, it's going to be an issue. So what you're going to do is you're going to be looking for anything with a barcode. So the barcode is what you're going to be looking for to know that this is a bill. What I do recommend is that once you are set up with your mentor, if you do have a mentor to help you with this process, go ahead and write down the company's name, your light bill company, your gas company, so you'll know once the bill come in, you can look for that name. Have them write it in kanji or katakana or whatever it is. I would have them write it in all three, because you know Japanese people use 3 different characters. So have them write it in all 3, and along with that, I would ask them for it and write it in English so I would know. And from there, this is how you're going to pay your bill. You'll have that barcode. you can pay your bill at any convenience store, guys. So that is a little bit easier. So you could go to your 7-Eleven, your I was about to say Walmart, your 7-Eleven, your Family Mart, your any one of those little conbinis you could go to, and you'll be able to pay your bill there. So I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip, that way you could check it out right here of the process of paying my bill at the Family Mart.
$3枚でよろしいですか？
はい。
OK ボタンお願いします。1000円のお返しと。
ありがとうございます。
91円とレシートのお返しです。少々お待ちください。
はい。
ホチキスでレシートとお止めしますか？
はい
はい。
Oh, no, ちょっと。
あ、それ。
すみません、すみません。
313円でございます。
ありがとうございます。すみません。See you. Okay? Okay.
So it's not that complicated. You could go ahead and pay with cash. Another thing is Japan is a cash society, so majority of the times you won't have a debit card. Most times the bank that most companies set you up with is going to be Japan Post Bank, and I know for me, I did not get a debit card. And that's another thing, guys. If it is that you're doing this process on your own, you're going to want to hire an interpreter, because some banks will tell you that you need to have time's up. Come back next time and we will talk about finances, your bank account, and we'll talk about your bank account, we'll talk about the taxes, and we'll just dive into each details little by little until you guys get here. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on your post notification bell, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.